All right. After removing the Barrel of Fun barrel out of the arcade, this bag has all the change in it that we found under the barrel. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but I haven't looked at any dates yet. We're going to take a look now, separate the quarters, pennies, nickels, dimes, and the tokens, and we're going to look at some of the dates that are on this change that was underneath the boardwalk in the Barrel of Fun arcade. Tried to clean some of this up a little bit, but it's still, a lot of it's really dirty. Okay, let's start with pennies first. All right. We have a 1983 penny. $19.82. It's like 1971. Can't tell, I'll have to look at that one later. Can't look at that one either, can't see that one. Should have got a magnifying glass. I'm going to sit some of these to the side that I can't quite read. It's like 1981. Okay, I dumped out all the change that we found in the Barrel of Fun arcade that was under the boardwalk in the barrel when you came through the door. I separated it into quarters, dimes, one nickel, and a bunch of pennies. And for the first time now, I'm going to look at the dates on these coins. I've got another phone I'm going to help to zoom in. Some of these are really, really bad shape. We're going to see what the ages are and what the newest coin is at all this. We'll start with the pennies first. All right, we got 1984. 1983. 1988. 1982. 1982. 1981. 1971. 1977. 'm not sure on that one. I'll come back. It looks like 1953, but I don't think so. I'll have to look at that later. Alright, here's 1983. 1981. 1981. 1974. 1976. That's when Rocky 1 came out. And in 1984. A lot of good stuff came out in 84. The Karate Kid, The Terminator, Neverending Story, Ghostbusters, Gremlins. That was a huge year for movies. Beverly Hills Cop. 1984. And if I didn't say Terminator, Terminator came out. Alright, let's look at this penny one more time. Man, that's hard to read. Alright, I believe it's 1983. Alright, that covers all the pennies. Alright, now let's look at the 1 nickel. $19.78 for the nickel. All right, let's go to the dimes. $19.80. $19.72. $1978. I believe Close Encounters of the Third Kind came out in '78. Space Invaders came out in 1978, I believe. And my favorite, 1985. Back to the Future came out. I'm not sure on this one. looks like 1967. That is 1967, people. That's an old dime. 1967. We'll set that one to the side. Alright, the last one, 1989. 89 was a good year. Hurricane Hugo swept through Charleston, South Carolina. September 21st. The Fred Savage video game movie The Wizard came out in 89. Ghostbusters 2 came out in 89. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Anyway. Alright, let's look at the quarters. Kind of looks like 1976. Yep, the old bicentennial quarter with the drummer on the back. 1976. Alright, quarter number 2. Looks like 1988. So The Great Outdoors and Roger Rabbit came out. Rain Man. Alright, 1974 is when they started filming the movie Jaws. (1972). 1972. Can't think of anything right off. So that Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon was 73. Alright. 1968 was a great year for muscle cars. 1968 quarter. Alright, the others are tokens. This is an Atari token. Alright, we'll go in and get these closer up here. Barrel of fun.